Hey folks, welcome back to I Expect You to Die 3 Cog in the Machine. We're here on Operation Blind Spot, going after all the side objectives, the hidden objects, and the speed run. So, just to review, we need to find the robot trophy and the phantom medal. We need to not use screwdrivers or wire cutters to get the scissor jack souvenir. We need to open the truck without breaking the fuel tanks. And we need to give the handler his favorite food. So there's a couple of side objectives here. I have some ideas. I think the handler is pretty easy. I think this we can use the tire iron to open the screws and maybe a piece of glass from the windshield to cut the wires. That's my idea there. As for opening the truck without breaking the fuel tanks, I think that's just a matter of getting the 3 fuses quickly without getting ourselves burned. So we'll have to see about that. Let's go ahead and dive in and try out some of these ideas.
The truck is just up ahead. Prism may not be driving the truck, but she built it, so it won't be like anything you've ever seen. That kinesium can't arrive at her factory. Find and steal it quietly. I'm in the van in front of you. Don't worry, I only crashed 3 vans when I was a field agent. So you focus on finding the kinesium on that truck.
I sort of hoped we'd be able to use this flat end here to pry this open. So I'm not sure how we're going to get this open without using a screwdriver. Not sure about that. Let's leave that on hold for the moment. We can get in here and get the screwdriver and the pliers if we want to. Can we think of any other way, anything else we could do to get to the wire so that we can control, like, we need to get in here. That opens that. We do need to get in here in order to cut the wires. So I wonder, like, we can probably break the windshield like this.
Actually accounted for you shattering the windshield in the budget.
Here's a piece of glass. Will this... No, this won't open the screws. I imagine this will probably cut the wires, though. I mean, something has to. Can we use the key? No.
Excuse me, I'm doing the best I can, and no amount of... Oh, the car is in autopilot because the agency has trust issues. You'll have to find a way around it.
What else could we use to get in here? Because unless we can cut the wires, we can't control the car. So there has to be some way to get in here without using the screwdriver, right? And it has to be before we move up and get something else. So what would that be? How would I do that? Can I pull the straw? No. What else can I do? I've got the jack. I mean, I can open the doors. Hang on. Oh, it auto closes because of the wind pressure, I guess. Like, we can open the door, but then it auto shuts. What else do we have to work with here? I mean, we really only have limited tools to break in here. It says don't use the screwdriver or the pliers, right? So there's got to be some way to get in there. I mean, what do we have? We have the jack here. I don't see this being helpful for getting into this thing. What can we do? We have the seat ejector. We've got the grappling hook. Can we... That's not helpful, I don't think. I can't, like, pull anything off of this since the windshield is gone. What about the windshield wipers? No, I can't get them. Yeah, there's, like, nothing to interact with on the car. If I can open the roof here and kind of stand up and see, is there anything else on the car that I can kind of grab? Like an antenna, or... We can kind of see into the engine a little bit from up here. I wonder if there's anything hidden in there. Like, could the robot trophy or the phantom medal be in the car's engine? It doesn't really look like it. No. What if I... close that. We can just sort of see it in there. That doesn't help us. Okay. How would we get these screws off then? What do we have to work with? We've got the hot dog, we've got the soda, we've got the jack. We've got this thing. There's nothing else.
On that truck. Catch up and figure out how to steal it.
There's nothing else in the car. I mean, there's that screwdriver, but we're specifically supposed to do it without using the screwdriver. Yeah, that's not helpful. How would you... What can you use instead, like... Can I use my watch to do something? No. I wonder if there's a use for the watch ever. I don't have a hat. I didn't bring a hat with me. We do have the key here, but it's not removable. I can't, like, rip this out of the console. I mean, we have the ejector seat, but... What is that gonna do for me? Like, if I physically move over... If I move over here... And we use the ejector seat. Does that do anything? That sends both of us flying up into the sky and we both die. Okay. So that's not the answer. I thought maybe there was something underneath it. Maybe I can move to the back seat and try it? I'll try it.
The truck is just up ahead. Find and quietly...
Let me, like, move all the way back here. I'm probably breaking something in my apartment right now. Let me hit the ejector seat. Yeah, it sends me up no matter where I am. Okay, so that's not it. Why even have an ejector seat? I guess just, like, for button mispresses and goofy humor? Like, haha, you killed yourself?
The truck is just up ahead. Find and quietly steal the kinesium on board.
There's gotta be some way to crack this open. Like, maybe I just smash it. Well, that's not it. Can we maybe use the key before we open the glove box to... No, it's not doing anything with those. There's nothing else in the glove box, right? Yeah, there's nothing else in the glove box. How do we get inside this panel without using a screwdriver? That's like the first thing we got to figure out, and I don't see how to do it.
Oh, the car is in autopilot because the agency has trust issues. You'll have to find a way around it.
I do notice, interestingly enough, there's a little piece of this that isn't highlighted. Like a little middle area. I'm not sure that's a thing. I'm not sure what that's about. What else can I, like, break or smash? I can break the windshield. We know about that.
We actually accounted for you shattering the windshield in the budget.
I can break the side mirrors, probably. Yep. Yeah, we can break all those, which is not going to help us with the flamethrower situation. What about the rear window? Okay. We can do that. But how does that? That doesn't help us. Can I pull these knobs off?
Jaunty tune, Agent. Just remember why we're here.
Art, all these works of art.
Is there anything else we can take from the car? Like, we can't get the windshield wipers, but maybe there's, like, some other part of the car that's destructible in some fashion? We can open that to a certain degree, but it just slams shut. That does nothing. Is there anything on the outside of the car? We can see the wheels, but that's not great. How the heck are you supposed to get this open without using a screwdriver, man? Doesn't make sense. What about the dials? Can we pull the dials off and use them as makeshift screwdrivers, or how else would we do this? I mean, what buttons have we got? We've got the sunroof, the grappling hook. What is the point of the ejector seat? And then the mute button. How would you do this? All right, I might have to give up on this for the time being and think about it later. About how to do this without using... Now, like, if I lift this all the way up and use the ejector seat, like, where even is the ejector seat? Is there... Can I, like... Hold on. Maybe I can, like, cut into the fabric? No. It is strange that there's no visible anything for the ejector seat. We can't move the mat. Can't cut into the seat. Can't do anything like that. Is there anything underneath? Oh boy. Is there anything underneath here? No. Boy. This first one of, like, getting this open without using the screwdriver, I really don't see how to do it. Can I, like, yank this out, or can't do anything with this? I can't get this key. Like, there's so limited stuff this early that I don't see how we would do it. All right. I'm gonna pass on that for now. Let's get this open then, since we're giving up for the time being. Like, I don't see a way to get in here without using using that.
Wires. I'll start drafting an apology letter to our auto.
Now let's see if we can cut the wires with the glass. We can.
When you return the car, we'll tell them you found it like that.
Okay. So part of that was right. Part of my idea was correct. We can cut the wires with the glass, so we don't need to use the pliers. What I don't understand is how to get in here to begin with. All right, let's go ahead and...
Oh, well, you are either very strong or that steering wheel was not attached correctly.
See if we can send the hot dog over to the handler
Now
here.
that you've completely bypassed the autopilot, you should have no trouble catching up to the truck.
So there's the mail slot. Let's send him the hot dog.
You know I adore decent Alaska agent, but I need a little smokiness with my frankfurters.
Huh. Need a little smokiness. So that wasn't it? Oh, we have to cook. We probably have to cook it in the fire. All right. So I don't think we got that one either. We'll have to try that again. All right. So let's get up here. We're going to need to reset. For sure. But one thing we didn't do last time is we never got in front of...
Which is why the truck drives itself.
We never got in front of the truck.
What's on, Dr. P?
Nothing, I think. Just a glitch in the system. Ensure the
There
truck
we go.
can
Look at
arrive the
this.
factory safely.
All right, so at least we found our robot, right? We don't know where the phantom metal is. I wonder, is there anything else we can do while we're here? I guess not. No. Okay. But hey, I thought there might be something in the front, so at least we found that. So let's see. Now, the other thing I was thinking about was, how do we get into the truck without getting flamed? And I think with this, because I've smashed up everything, I can't do it. I was curious whether or not we would be able to survive the fire for a bit if the car was fully sealed. It seemed like plausible, right? Okay.
Dr. P, I just heard something hit the truck.
More than likely debris. Don't
So
worry.
that's the emergency release for...
Agent Phoenix could access that truck.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this if we want to. We're gonna have to finish the mission now to collect the 2 souvenirs we've got, or the 1 souvenir we've got. Let's see. Let's drive up a bit. I don't remember if we need anything from there. I can't remember. What's in there? Could there be something besides this? Maybe the phantom metal's in there if I get close enough? Not sure. All right. Let's back up and solve the puzzle here. So we bring this down.
I'm positive I'm hearing scraping sounds. Do we have rats?
If there are rats, don't let them near the kinesium. Telekinetic rats are the last thing we need. Actually,
Let's get the spare fuse that we're gonna need. Open the security gate. Okay.
That is one heavy door. You may need more than your telekinesis for this one.
Let's get in here with this. We'll take that fuse out. Yeah.
Electricity across
Okay.
the rear door dissipated a little. Those fuses must be part of the locking mechanism.
So we don't actually need the first one. We have to take this one out. So we need that one.
after we kill their top agent,
For the speed run.
agency will have no choice but to acknowledge your brilliance. And mine.
Okay. Let's put a good fuse in and release the cryo.
Dr.
Oh,
P,
almost killed
I'm seeing a
myself.
magnesium coolant malfunction.
The kinesium will stay stable until you're I've ensured nothing like the mines will ever happen again.
Gotta get close enough for this to work. There we go. Not quite.
Looks like we don't
Okay, there we
need
go.
next year's model. Finally,
So
we
no
found
more
more.
fire.
Our flamethrowers are offline now. I think something's going on out there.
A minor malfunction. Keep the autopilot engaged and
Open this up and take this. So I think we could do this with the fire on if we still had our windshield and our
each and
whatever,
every one of
everything
these
else.
up in the factory. You'll see them again soon.
Well, who needs a sunroof?
Okay, let's open this.
Apparently not you.
Grab that.
Be a dear and move the kinesium to the back of the truck.
Now
I
then,
want it ready when you arrive at the factory.
was there anything else in here?
That kinesium.
Where I don't know. We still haven't found the phantom metal. I mean, we found the trophy, but what else do we have over there? Could there be something else in here? Like if I get high enough? Let me get over there. Oh, hello. Is there anything else in here? I can kind of barely lean out and see. I don't think so. All right. And then what about the, yikes. What about the overhead thingamajig? Was there anything else in here that we could? No, I don't think so. All right. So I'm not sure where the phantom metal is, but let's back up here. Let's open the gate and do all of that. We don't need any of this. We will need the glass, I think. All right. Do I see the phantom metal in there anywhere?
Hello, Phoenix. Figuring out my truck.
Maybe
took
it's
you a while.
behind them.
We've been working on upgrades from the moment you and your handler arrived.
Can I stab you?
My exterior is nearly impenetrable.
I'm trying to stab her with the glass, but it's not working.
That's right. Every time you show up, my robots improve. So thanks for your cooperation. I'll take over driving. Go show Agent Phoenix what a real agent looks like. Ooh, I hope they have auto insurance.
And the life insurance.
Can I see? No, it disappears very quickly. So the phantom metal might be inside him, I guess.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ow, no!
Okay.
Oh, hey! This is kind of comfy. Oh, except I can't shut off my laser, and it's kind of pointed at my kinesium now, which is going to destabilize it, killing me. I'm already back up at the factory.
I don't know where the phantom metal could be, but Let's see if we can, yeah, we can break in there with that.
Watch it. That's my favorite tile.
Maybe it's just this thing we have to fix with the glass and not use the thing. Do we see the phantom metal inside his housing anywhere? Ooh. So, oh, I just cut myself, I think. No, at present I don't see the phantom metal. But, alright. Okay, in case of emergency, cut wires. So we go with the striped wire first. We can invert very quickly. So we can actually do this quickly. We can... It starts out in a scenario where if we flip that, we can cut that. Okay, that's pretty good. Two-tone wire, we want the one in the middle, and this has to be open, so... okay, so we just open that fully, and then do the same bit with... Where's my glass shard go? With the switch... No, that's not right. Okay, there's that one.
Aren't they great?
Now these things on the side are opening up. Is it possible the phantom metal is on one of these things? I don't think so. Huh. Okay. So then the last thing we need is all three, right? So we just, where's my glass? We invert and snip.
Hey, that's the last wire for my power!
Well done, Agent.
I think maybe we got that.
Up with Prism in the truck, but I bet that robot has her factory's location stored somewhere. We'll take it back to
Huh.
HQ.
So where the heck is the phantom metal? All right, let's see how we did. Yeah, don't use screwdrivers or wire cutters. So the only thing we got here was the robot trophy.
But we have one of her robots. It has data stored in its, data storage.
Did I eat this?
So we're in luck. Dr.
Yeah, I
Prism
did.
truly
Okay.
believes she can create a better agent. You'll either prove her wrong or prove her right.
So
You're dead in that second scenario, in case that wasn't clear.
let's try to get these two. Open the truck without breaking the fuel tanks and give the handler his favorite food. Let's focus on those two for now. And then we'll fix... The screwdriver thing is killing me. Like, we almost have it. We just... Because we saw how to use the glass for almost everything. The one thing we don't have is a way to open that panel. But I think we can do truck without fuel tanks and handler favorite food. Let's try that.
The truck is just up ahead.
Okay.
Find and quietly steal the kinesium on board.
So we're going to start without breaking any glass so that we can see how well we hold up to the flame if everything is closed up. I think it's going to help us succeed here. So we do need to hop in here.
Some wires. I'll start drafting an apology letter to our autopilot engineers.
Gonna need these. We're gonna need the pliers. Although for the speed run we wouldn't. That's probably why that's there, so you don't even have to bother with the key and opening this for the speed run. The pliers are gonna be easier, but you can very quickly get a fragment of glass early on. So let's get these done for now.
Tell them you found it like that.
No reason not to get the ejector seat button, I guess. Yellow was the engine, right? Was green ejector seat? Yeah. I don't know why you can snip the wire for the ejector seat other than not accidentally killing yourself. So that's fine. I think we're not done with those, but we're sort of done. That's interesting. All right, so now we can drive.
Well, you are either very strong or that steering wheel was not attached.
Let's see if we can flame the hot dog a little bit.
Now that you've completely bypassed the autopilot, you should have no trouble catching up to the truck.
Let's see if we can get the hot dog nice and toasty.
No we're here, so get inside that truck without being seen. I'll tap you into their communications.
Which is why the truck drives itself.
Okay.
That's odd.
Just get it a little toasty.
Nothing, I think. Just a glitch in the system. Ensure the truck and the Kinesium arrive at the factory.
Did it get... Yeah. It got hot. Let's see if we can give this to the handler now.
That truck is 10 times bigger than your car. That's not a battle you're going to win. Is that the perfectly balanced cards, the fluffy bun, and even a hint of smoke? Why, it's the perfect Frankfurter. You really should focus on your mission, but this is delicious.
All right. That is definitely one souvenir for us. Okay. Now, I do want to see, how do we hold up to the fire when we have the roof down and all the windows still not, like, unbroken? How do we hold up here?
Fire is deadly when it's
It still messes with us. Okay. But I do remember, the first time we went under there, we had like a few seconds before we died.
That is one heavy door.
All right.
You may need more than your
Let's get this fuse out. There's one fuse.
What happens after we kill Agent?
And then we need to...
Their top agent. The agency will have no choice but to acknowledge your brilliance.
We are going to have to do the puzzle, right? So we have to get the grappling gun out and do that. But we don't need the front one, I don't think.
Dr. P, I just heard something hit the truck.
More than likely debris. Don't worry.
So...
The great Agent Phoenix could
This comes down. This
Dr. P,
comes
I'm
over.
positive I'm hearing scraping sounds. Do we have rats?
If there are rats, don't let them near the Kinesium. Telekinetic rats are the last thing we need. Actually.
Yeah, okay. So we got to do this quickly and carefully. We got to line this up just right. So I'm going to test this.
Well, who needs to say it? We will still refuse anyway.
I miss my friends in the
There we go. Okay, so we managed to get the second fuse without doing anything bad there. Or without blowing the fuel tanks. So let's move this. And then how... We gotta figure out how to do this. How close can we get before the fire starts? We get to there. If I stand up, can I... Yeah, it's really tough here. Can I... If I put the... Maybe if I put the window up and hold the door open, maybe I can make this work? Like I can kind of block it for a second? Grab the thing? Okay, hold on.
It's not good for the car.
I don't think I needed... I don't think I needed to have the door open. That worked, though. So we've got all 3 fuses, which means the electric lock is broken, and we've done it without blowing up the fuel tank. So that's another souvenir we've acquired. Let's go ahead and open this. All right, now, we still don't know where the phantom metal is.
Hello, Phoenix. Figuring out my truck took you long enough. We've been working on upgrades from the moment you and your handler arrived.
Can I see it in there anywhere?
Impenetrable now. You won't crush me with a giant drill.
That's right. Every time you show up...
Where would the phantom metal be?
So thanks for your cooperation. I'll take over driving. Go show Agent...
Is it on her
what a
person?
real agent looks like. Ooh. I hope they have auto insurance.
No.
And the life insurance.
Yeah. Nothing doing, huh? Okay, well let's finish the mission, I guess.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ow, no! Oh, hey!
Okay.
This is kind of comfy. My Kinesium might just kill us both. I'm already back up at the factory.
Okay. This is actually decent practice. So this one, we just... That's right, we just flip the switch and cut blue.
That switch blows up. Careful now.
Then we turn this all the way.
I'll shut down and my laser won't.
Right? And then we flip the switch.
Yeah, that's why you're doing.
Oh, hold on.
Watch it. That's my favorite dial.
Oh, we can turn it not all the way. Okay. So from where it starts, we go 1, 2, 3, and then switch and cut.
Are you using Dr. P's notes?
And then for the last one, we go all the way left. We go left and then flip and cut.
Hey, that's the last wire for my power.
Okay.
Well done, Agent.
So it's flip cut, right flip cut,
But I bet that has a factory's location stored
right
somewhere.
flip.
We'll take it back to
This one to the right,
Override.
then this one to the left. Okay. So we should have gotten 2 souvenirs there. Yeah, there we go. And we are getting faster here. Our record time is 5:26. We have to get down to 2:45, man. Don't use screwdrivers or wire cutters. We've almost know how to do this.
So we're in luck.
We just can't. I can't figure out how to get the thing open.
Create a better agent. You'll either.
So here's our dilemma. If we can open the panel
The truck is just up ahead.
without using a screwdriver, we're golden because we know how to do everything else. But I really don't see how to do it. What do we have? Like, I have my watch, but I don't think that does anything. Do we have... how is there a way to force our way in, or... is there something we're missing from this? Autopilot diagram, page 7. We can see it's indicating where the autopilot is on the dashboard.
I'm all for a jaunty tune, Agent. Just remember why we're here. Oh, the car is in autopilot because the agency has trust issues. You'll have to find a way around it. Excuse me, I'm doing the best I can, and no amount of honking will help.
Maybe we can overload it somehow? I don't know. Don't use screwdrivers or wire cutters. How the heck do we start the mission without using the screwdriver to get in here? I don't understand it, you guys. We have these items. We have this. I've already tried this, but Maybe I'm just, like, using it wrong? No, I don't think it's... Can we use the key? No, the key doesn't do anything. Can I, like, pry it open somehow, or force it, or... like, we can't drive until we get in there. So we can't change our trajectory, we can't steer the car. Like, there's nothing we can do. What am I missing? We have a soda. Can we, like, pour this on the dashboard to cause a fire? No. Can we get into the... can we get in from the like, from the inside somehow? Like, I don't see... we can't do anything with this. Because we're not close enough to anything. Can we see... Can we disassemble this somehow, or is there some part of it we can use? Like, if maybe we can jack something. You know what I mean? Hold on, that's an idea. If we open the grappling hook, can we jam this in here somewhere and pry the top off the thing? No. Maybe... hold on, maybe the... can we jam this in here? I'm wondering if there's something we can use here to, like... to force part of the console off. Maybe here. Like, hold on. Can we jam it in there and kind of, like, rip out part of the... no, that's not gonna work.
The kinesium is on that truck. Catch up and figure out how to steal it.
Yeah, I know what I'm supposed to do. What I don't know is how to get the side objective. This is crazy, man. What else do I have available to me? I feel like I've tried everything. Like, there's only so many things we can do. how do we get in here to mess with the autopilot without using a screwdriver? It doesn't make sense. I wonder if it has something to do with the ejector seat. Because what is the purpose of that button other than to, like, have a funny way for you to kill yourself? Can't smash the speakers. The dials, can't do anything with them. This one's got me confused. We gotta get inside there, but I don't see how to do it. I feel like the fact that we have this is part of it, but I don't know for sure. Like, can we... What can we do with this? I don't see a good use for it. Like, we can stick it here, I guess, like under this, and then turn the handle. No, it won't even... Well, maybe. It just, like, it doesn't... You would expect it to, like, slot in or wedge in or something. We can open that more. No, that's not it. Can we see... Like, I'm wondering if there's something behind the dirt mat, the, like, whatever you call that mat, the guard mat? Something with a radio?
I'm in the van in front of you. Focus on finding the kinesium on that truck.
We got the volume knobs, but, like, we can't pull them off or anything. Like, I'm trying to pull them out, but they'll only twist. Yeah, I don't know how to... Like, what am I missing? We've looked at every item that we have. I feel like maybe it's something to do with the ejector seat, but then... that just kills us immediately. We can't drive to get more stuff off the truck, for example. There's got to be some way to get in here. So, like, we can smash this and get some glass. But I don't think that's it. We tried using a glass shard. That doesn't open this for us. Yikes, man. What the heck? What the heck am I supposed to do here? Like, I've tried every single, like, thing I can think of. We've interacted with every item in the car. None of it is getting us in here except for the screwdriver. Like, I can't speed up or slow down. I can't steer. I'm still wondering about the fact that this has that weird unhighlighted chunk in the top. I don't know what that is. I'm sort of out of ideas here. Is it something to do with the fact that we can open the door, or... Nothing else in the side door. Or the door sidewell. There's nothing behind, right? There's not, like... There's no back seat pocket. Man. Can we use the hot dog somehow? Yeah, the hot dog's going to unscrew the screws for me. That's clearly what's going to happen here.
On that truck. Catch up and figure out how to steal it.
We got a paper boat. That's not going to do anything. Like, you either have to, like, find some other tool to use to unscrew the screws, or some way to brute force this open, which is sort of what I thought. Maybe we could use the jack for that. But it doesn't seem like there's a way to do it. There's no, like, central compartment. There's just the one glove box. So it's not like I'm missing additional items that could be available to me here. Man. So the only other thing I can think to do is try this again, which was...
We actually accounted for...
We get our one piece of glass, our one shard. But, yeah, can't use that to, like, force my way in or unscrew the screws there. We can't grab the windshield wipers. I mean, we could get more smashed glass, but I don't think we get another shard that way. How the heck are you supposed to do this? Chanel? Or Shell? Is it Shell Games or Schnell Games? I think it's Shell Games. How the heck am I supposed to get in there? If I can't get in there, then we can't drive. And if I can't drive, I can't go up there to, like, get more stuff to get in there in the first place. So it's got to be something we have. I just don't see how. Can I, like... I can't grab this and use my telekinesis powers on it. The only thing that even vaguely resembles a screwdriver that isn't is the flat side of the jack here, and that doesn't work. Can I smash my watch? Like, maybe get a small shard of glass? No, that does nothing. Be great if the watch had, like, a laser on it or something. You know what I mean? Like a... some kind of tool built in, but it doesn't. Like, we don't have a Swiss Army knife. We got the ejector seats. Yeah, man, I don't know. I really don't know. So, I think... for now, I don't see a choice but to give up on this and move on to the next objective, which is going to be the speedrun. So, is there any way to eject without dying? Probably not. Let's just use that as a reset. Yeah, immediately smash our heads. Well, what happens... Ejected off bridge. Now, what happens if we... I don't think we've actually done this. What happens if we eject while the roof is closed? I assume we die from a head injury. Same as before.
Are you okay?
Oh, no.
Those ejector seats have killed more agents than they've saved. Actually, that seems like an issue.
Huh. What if I had a hard hat? I could try to kill myself this way, it seems. They're reusable, apparently. Very strange. Do we notice anything happening? No, just the red fog from hurting ourselves. All right. So anytime we want to reset, we can just go like this. There we go. All right, I'm guessing I'm going to start trying to work on the speed run here. So let's see what a decent run looks like. So we grab this, we get in here.
Find and quietly steal the kinesium on board.
Smash this to get the...
some wires.
Cut the blue and the red. Okay, get rid of that. Come here. We drive to the right.
Could go either way. Now that you've completely bypassed the autopilot, you should have no trouble catching up to the truck. This entire mission is compromised if they know we're here. So get inside that truck.
Oh, I should have had this open.
I'll tap you into their communications.
Okay. So, oh, we're a little close. All right, so then this comes down, this comes over. This comes down by one. This goes over here.
Dr. P, I just heard something hit the truck.
Oh, we need one of those actually. Do we need? No, we don't need one of those. Close this, bring this down. Open the gate. Then we need this over here.
Rats. Don't let them near the kinesium. Telekinetic rats are the last thing we need.
Get the first fuse. Okay. We gotta get the second fuse now. That's gonna be over here.
After we kill their top Agent, the agency will have no choice but to acknowledge your brilliance.
Oh, everything's burning. Okay. Okay, there's the second fuse.
Actually be able to kill Agent Phoenix?
Not a doubt in my mind. Every time we encounter Agent Phoenix, we get stronger.
Grab this. There's the third fuse.
Here, move the kinesium to the back of the truck. I want it ready when you arrive at the factory. Yes.
Open this up. Okay, so this is going pretty close. Oh, my battery's dying. That's not good.
Phoenix, figuring out my truck took you long enough. We've been working on upgrades from the moment you and your handler.
We can go ahead and get the pliers
My
now.
exterior is nearly impenetrable now. You won't crush me with a giant drill.
That's right. Every time you show up, my robots improve. So thanks
Okay.
for your cooperation.
Great.
I'll take over driving. Go show Agent Phoenix what a real agent looks like. Ooh, I hope they have auto insurance.
And the life insurance.
Okay.
Handle that robot. I'll go afterwards.
We go left to knock him off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ow, no,
Okay.
no.
Then we
This is...
get this
Actually,
open.
is kinda
And then we
comfy.
go
Oh, wait, no, I'm fine.
flip
That's what
and
you
cut.
want. Careful now.
We go
Follow my wires, I'll shut down and my laser
there,
won't-
flip and cut.
Oh, that's... Are you using
And then we
Dr.
go
P's notes I left in there?
here,
Aren't they great?
flip and cut.
Sometimes I look at them because they...
And there we
They
go.
for my powers.
We're done. Okay, that wasn't a bad first attempt. Obviously, lots of optimizations available.
But I bet that robot has her factory's location stored somewhere. We'll take it back to HQ to poke around a bit.
How did we do? I doubt we were fast enough, but we got a good practice. 3 minutes and 6, not that bad. Okay, so if we can shave off 21 seconds, we can actually get it.
Stored in its,
Let me try again.
The truck
Okay,
is
so we
just
get here
up
as
ahead.
quickly as possible.
Find
We get in
and
here.
Steal the kinesium on board. We actually are some wires.
Where is
I'll start
this?
tracking
We
the
cut
calculator
blue
tomorrow.
and red. Okay.
When you return
Get rid of
the car,
this
you'll
so we
tell
can
them you
steer. Let's move forward.
Very strong, or that steering wheel was not attached correctly. Could
Okay,
go
let's
either
keep.
way.
I want to keep this forward. Get this out here. Close
This
this.
entire mission is compromised if they know we're here.
Can I
get inside
please
that truck
close? All right,
without
screw
being
it.
seen. I'll tap you into their communications.
Let's get.
Which is why the truck drives itself.
Let's get this open
What's odd, Doctor?
and get this going.
Nothing, I think. Just a glitch in the system.
Get the first one. Okay, great. Oh, we gotta solve the puzzle.
What happens after we kill Agent?
So we gotta. Yeah, I've made too many mistakes, I think.
Have no choice but to acknowledge your brilliance.
Let me restart. So it's routing is the problem. I gotta remember all the things I need to do. All right, so we get
The
this.
truck is just up ahead.
Get in here.
Find and quietly steal the kinesium on board. Some
Okay.
wires. I'll start tracking. We actually accounted for you shattering.
Blue and red. Okay.
Tell them you found
Let's
it.
push this forward.
Oh, the car
Come
isn't
on, why won't
because
this
the agency has
thing
trust issues.
open?
You'll have to find a way around it. Oh, well, you are either very strong.
Okay.
Or that steering wheel was not attached correctly.
Let's move
Go
up.
either way.
Get the window down. Let's get this thing
entire
out.
mission is compromised if they know we're here. So get inside that truck without being seen.
Let's pull this off. Move forward. Move back. Get this open. Okay, put this in.
That's odd.
What's odd, Dr. P?
1, 2, 3. Get the fuse. Okay. We gotta solve the puzzle here.
Arrive at the factory safely.
So we're a little too far forward.
Dr. P, I just heard something.
This goes
in the truck.
down. That comes over. Then this goes down to 2. This goes over. This goes up.
Access that truck.
Move this over. Bring this down and open the
What happens
gate.
after we kill Agent Phoenix, Dr. P?
Hit that button. Okay. Gotta get that open. Let's go ahead up and come over here.
Dr. P, I'm positive I'm hearing strange sounds.
Okay, get in here. Come on, open. Stay open.
Nothing near the kinesium. Telekinetic rats are the last thing we need.
Oh, I burned myself too much. Damn, that was going decently. Okay, let's try again.
The truck is just up ahead. Find and quietly steal the kinesium on board. are some wires. We actually accounted for you shattering.
Blue and red, okay.
Tell them you found it like that.
I hate that this won't work the normal way. You can't open it by grabbing it. You have to use telekinesis. All right, let's get this down. Get this out. Move this over. Come over here. Okay. Catch up.
Now that this entire mission is compromised,
okay.
So get inside that truck.
Get this.
I'll tap you into the communications.
Get this.
Why the truck drives itself.
Put it in there.
That's all.
Grab this. Okay. We need to solve the puzzle.
Ensure the truck and the kinesium arrive at the factory safely.
This goes down, across. Come on.
More than likely debris.
Down to 2.
Don't worry.
Over to 1. Up.
Agent Phoenix
Up
could
and
access
over.
that truck.
Pull it down. Hit the button. Okay. They come in here. Not. No. Okay.
Agency will have no choice but to acknowledge your brilliance.
Pull this open and grab this. Okay. Get out of the fire. Move up a little bit. Get this one. Come on.
Rats are the last thing we need. Actually.
Come on. Open. All right. Let's go. Grab it real quick. Okay.
Move the kinesium to the back of the truck. I want it ready when you arrive at the factory.
Open the thing. Okay. So we're gonna need to open his panel and then be ready to cut.
Figuring out my truck took you long enough. We've been working on.
I think it's easier with the pliers since we're not going for that side objective.
My exterior is nearly impenetrable now.
Okay, so we're ready for this part.
That's right. Every time you show up, my robots improve.
Okay.
So thanks for your cooperation.
We're close.
I'll take over driving.
I don't know if we're gonna make it.
Go show Agent
I feel like I lost a few seconds with driving.
I hope they have auto insurance.
And the life insurance.
Handle that robot. I'll go after myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ow, no!
Okay, there's that. Jam this, get it open, and then it's flip the switch and cut.
That switch. Careful now.
This goes to the left. Flip the switch and cut.
That's unusual, Dr.
Turn it to the right. Flip the switch and cut. Oh, what did I... Oh, I got it wrong? What did I get wrong? Damn. That was feeling like a decent run. All right, let's try one more time. I think I can get it. Okay.
The truck is just
Get in here.
Find and quietly steal the kinesium on board. We actually are some wires.
Okay.
I'll start drafting an apology letter to our autopilot engineers.
It's so annoying this won't open correctly.
Like that. Oh, well, you are either very strong
Okay, so we're moving
or
forward.
not attached directly. Could go either
Let's
way.
get ready for the next stuff.
Now that you've completely bypassed the autopilot, you should have known this entire mission is compromised if they know we're here. So get inside that
Okay.
truck without being seen.
Get that open. Let's get this done.
Which is why the truck drives itself.
Come on, get in there. Quickly, quickly.
Nothing, I think. Just a glitch in the
Okay, there's the first one.
Ensure the truck and the kinesium
We gotta solve the puzzle. So that goes down. This comes over. This goes to 2. Goes over, up,
likely debris.
up and over, down.
Not even
Open this.
Agent
Okay.
Phoenix could access that truck.
I think that's right. Yep, get this open. Get this open and steal this and then get out of the fire.
No choice but to acknowledge your brilliance.
Okay.
And mine.
Let's get this open. Come on.
Miss my friends in the mines.
All right.
Admiral Butler.
Each and every one of you is
Grab
backed up
you
and
and get out of the fire. Very nice. Back up.
back of the truck. I want it ready when we arrive at the factory.
No, I missed. There we go. Okay, get ready to defuse. Now, I don't remember exactly what I made the mistake with there at the end of the last one. I thought we had it figured out.
We've been working on upgrades from the moment you and your handler arrived.
Okay.
My exterior is nearly impenetrable now. You won't crush me with a giant drill.
Okay.
That's right. Every time you show up, my robots improve. So thanks for your cooperation. I'll take over driving.
Okay, she's gonna take over driving. Come on now. Jump down. Let's go. We're going fast. We're going fast.
And the life insurance.
Handle that robot. I'll go after myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ow, no!
Okay. Get in. That's fine.
That's my favorite favorite
We
dial.
flip and cut,
Cut switch. Careful now.
turn to the
Follow
left,
my wires. I'll shut down and my laser won't.
flip and cut.
Oh, that's. Yeah.
Okay, and then we turn it to the right
Aren't they great?
and flip and cut. Okay, that's fast. That was fast.
Well done, Agent. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep up with Prism in the truck.
Whew.
I bet that robot has her factory's location stored somewhere. We'll take it back to HQ to poke around a bit.
How fast was that? Come on, 245. Let's get it. Yeah, baby. Done in 239. All right.
Prism may have gotten away,
Whew.
but we have one of her robots. It has data stored in its, data storage places, so we're in luck.
All right, guys. I cannot figure out how to get the panel open without using a screwdriver. I'm completely stumped, and I have no idea where the Phantom Metal is, but we've got 2 side objectives and the speed run, so I'm going to call it here. I mean, the other thing is that my right controller battery is dying, as you saw, so I'm going to call it here. When we come back next time, we'll move on to the... Well, probably we'll start... I don't know. I'm tempted to look these up, especially this one, but I have no idea where the Phantom Metal could be. We looked pretty hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to solve these 2 by myself, so I might look these up and show you the solution. Yeah, you know what? I think I will do that. I've made a good faith effort to solve this stuff on my own, but I just can't find these. So next time we'll start with these 2 objectives, and I'll show you the solution that I couldn't find out, and I'll be honest about it. And then we'll move on to the next mission after that. Until then, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this speedrun and side objective run for our mission here, and hope to see you next time. Until then, take care.